Hi Ida. First thing we need to do is cut out some backing. I usually cut it about 1 inch larger than the hoop. In this case, I make it a bit longer because what I try to do is get 2 of the masks on one piece. I wouldn't go much bigger. So I've done the first one already. So fold this over. Place this one approximately in the center. I get my template and put it on top, and there's a folded line on the template, and I just mark on the backing the ends of the fold. So this is the angle at which the logo is going to be sewn on. So then I take my hoop, line up these 2 lines with the notches, and this looks like it's going to be a little bit off of the fabric, so as long as you can move both ends over, I'm going to move it over about 1/2 inch, keeping the same angle. Grab it and put it into the hoop. Okay, so then tighten the hoop as you normally do, and because these 2 pieces are not under the edges of the hoop, I pin them to keep the fabric stable. Then, after you've done this, I go over to the sewing machine. Mike's my videographer. Hope he's doing a good job. So I've got this set up ready to go. So I've brought up the file that we use. I will send it to you. It comes up on the screen as upside down. So what you got to do is hit set, rotate, 90-90. So now it's upright. And this file is a little bit on the large size, so I always go to size and I minimize it as much as I can. Okay, that's as far as I can go. 1.73.92, that's the smallest it'll go. Close it. Now the next step I do is I place the template back on the fabric, because as you see, I have marked where the DLC logo should be. So I put it there. Next thing I'm going to do is go to the sewing mode. I go to the square where it shows where your needle is. Right now it's in the center. I want it off to the middle left. Okay, so now I'm going to do close and layout to get the needle exactly where I want it. So I'm going to move the needle up to the dot that says DLC, where the X is. When I get close to the spot, I put my needle down just to make it more accurate. And there it is in the center of the X. So now I can remove my template. This is all ready to go, and I just push start and off we go. And that is it. Now, sometimes the starter thread leaves an end on the top. Sometimes it buries it, sometimes it doesn't. If it leaves it on the top, I usually cut it off. That just helps Stephanie when she cleans up the embroidery. If you forget, it's not a huge deal, but sometimes it kind of gets tangled into the embroidery and it's hard to remove. So now it's going to go through the whole file, and I'll do a separate video on how to trim this up. That's it. Thank you.